Hello, Joburgers. Justin here. Welcome back and happy Friday. So today I was hoping to film this video at an exotic location in Joburg, but instead I got a call from an old mate of mine, Elon, and he said, how about filming your next video on Mars and using the Starlink? So I said, fine, that's a fantastic idea. But I had to ask Cyril. Cyril agreed, as long as I sign away 30% of the zero revenue I'm generating from this video. So I signed and we're good to go. So today's video, we're talking about buying in a complex and the important factors that you need to consider. So, but before we start, please take your red pill and let's see how far this rabbit hole goes. Number one is security. Okay, so security is the obvious factor why people want to live in a complex. So when you arrive at this complex, check out the security. How do you get in? Do they scan your ID? Do they send you a code? Do you sign in a book? Are there cameras? All that sort of thing. So just check that out and make sure that you're happy with the level of security. Then once you're in, have a look at the complex. Just have a good look around. Just see how the complex is looking. Is it looking shabby, untidy? Are the gardens mowed nicely? Are the common areas neat and clean and tidy? That kind of thing. And then also, please check out the swimming pool if there is a pool in the complex. It's very, very common to see a complex with a green pool and a dead creepy floating around. Yeah, so that doesn't look good. So a shabby complex could be a red flag that it's not well managed. There could be staffing issues or something along those lines. So yeah, just check it out and use your best judgment. Right, on to the next thing is how big this complex is. Okay, so complexes obviously vary in size, from a few units to up to about 1,000 units in some of them. So you've got to be happy with the amount of people that you're going to be living with, and the space between the blocks or the houses. So if you are concerned about having a lot of noise, then a big complex is not going to be for you. Bigger complexes obviously mean more people. There might be more parking problems and that kind of thing. So yeah, this is all up to you to decide on what you're going to be happy with. So yeah, just check that out. Another very, very important thing is the complex pet friendly? So if you love your pets, you need to live in a pet friendly complex. And another very important thing is how many pets you are allowed and what pets. No alligators, lions, that kind of thing. But generally dogs and cats are allowed. And how many dogs and how many cats and what size. So just please check that out because a lot of complexes don't allow big dogs. They normally allow smaller dogs like a Jack Russell kind of size. But it varies because complexes vary. You just got to check it out and make sure that the complex fits your pet needs. And then obviously don't go buying in a complex if you don't like pets and you have allergies and you're going to have your neighbor's cat visiting you at all hours of the night. All right. On to the next thing. A very, very important factor is the complex rules. Please get this from the agent that you're dealing with. They can get it from the body corporates or the managing agents. Complex rules are very, very important. You need to know exactly how these complexes are run. All the do's and don'ts, ins and outs, what you're allowed to do, what you can't. So you're allowed to have a water tank, you're allowed solar, noise levels, all that kind of thing. How the decisions are made, when are the AGMs, very, very important. And then another very, very important aspect of complex rules is Airbnbs. So this has been a very hot topic lately. It's been all over the press. Lots of people have bought Airbnbs, smaller, like sort of sub-million kind of units, hoping to strike it rich and make a fortune on Airbnb. And a lot of these complexes don't actually allow Airbnbs, short-term leasing. So you can obviously buy and rent it out on a long-term lease, which is fine. But yeah, just check the rules on Airbnbs. And yeah, it's saying a lot of complexes don't allow it because of it's a factor on security, and it also affects the condition of the grounds, because people come there, they're only there for a couple of days, they don't care, they mess the place up. All right, so please check out the rules. And the other thing, another very important thing that I cannot stress enough is the complex financials. This you can also get from the agent that you're dealing with. They get it from the managing agents or the body corporate. Please check the health of the financial health of this complex. Check if they've got reserve funds, what they're paying for. Yeah, because there's a lot of shenanigans going on in Joburg complexes. Unfortunately, a lot of complexes have been captured. We all know about captured in South Africa. So yeah, money gets siphoned off, bills don't get paid, maintenance doesn't get done, and the place gets run down, and then you get stuck and you can't sell because nobody wants to buy. Yeah, it's just a vicious cycle of misery. So just please check that the financials are kosher. Then another very, very important thing is the levies. Okay, so levies vary greatly. So, from 800 to 1,000 Rand, but they can go up to 10, 15, 20,000 Rand. It just depends on how fancy the complex is. You've got to make sure that you're able to pay those levies on a monthly basis and what levies they are. So levies, you can get your normal levy, then there's a CSOS levies, there could be a special levy, there's the reserve fund levy. Just please check the breakdown very, very carefully, and please get the exact amounts. And you need to factor that in on which is going to be on top of your bond payment. All right, then another very important thing is please check if there's a lot of units for sale in this complex, because if there's a lot of units for sale, it could be a red flag. Something could be amiss, and a lot of people, the buyers, want to get out. So just check that and use your best judgment. And then also very importantly, when you go shopping is before you go shopping, please get a bond pre-approval. Speak to your bank, or please speak to a bond originator that can get you an estimate on what your affordability is. This is very, very important. So when you do see a nice place that you want to buy, you know you can afford it or you can't afford it. Pre-approval is not the same as actual bond approval. Actual bond approval is a separate process, but at least gives you a good idea on your affordability. But then also, please don't forget to factor in the additional levies on top of your bond payment. So if your bond payment is 10 grand a month, and your levies and rates and taxes and water and electricity, that could be another 5,000 Rand a month. So you're going to be in for about 15,000 Rand a month, as an example. So the bond pre-approval does not take into account the levies and the extra payments that you need to make. Yeah, okay guys, so that's just a quick video on some potential red flags and things you need to look out for when you're buying in a complex. So in the description below, I've attached a complex buying cheat sheet. It's just some tips that you can have a look at. So if you are wanting to buy in a complex, you've got all the bases covered. But yeah, as I say, just keep your eyes open, ask a lot of questions so you don't live in regret. So guys, yeah, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, Morse code, smoke signal, and yeah, spaceship is leaving in about 2 minutes. 2 minutes? Yeah, okay. I need to sign off, and we'll see you the next time. Okay, guys. Cheers. Have a good weekend.